becoming the best at it and mastering myself and seeing what I have within me. If you decide to drop your buckets where you are and develop your gifts, I grant you, you'll never ever be without. I grant you that your gifts will take you places that will literally amaze you.
All right, hey everybody, and welcome to Zenfolio Live. I'm Robert with Zenfolio Customer Success, and I just want to say thanks for joining me on today's live stream. So some of you guys are already saying hi in chat. Karen, thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Jorgen Beer, always glad to have you here. Edgar and Roxanne, so hello to you guys, especially you guys up in Canada. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Now, today what we're going to be talking about is we're going to be talking about how to sell your photos and videos online as digital downloads. So I'm going to show you how to create digital products in your account, how to apply specific settings and licenses to those digital products. Then we're going to go and add those to a package. And then I'm going to show you how to add those digital products as a la carte options on a price list and then make them available to your clients. So this is a really powerful feature, you guys. If you are self-fulfilling digital downloads and you are mailing CDs out, you need to be paying attention because this is going to streamline that workflow and let Zenfolio handle the processing for you and handle the delivery of those digital files. Now, I've got some really exciting news. Starting next Tuesday, we're going to be doing Site Review Tuesday. So starting next Tuesday, March 5th, every Tuesday, we're going to be doing a site review on Tuesday, same time as Zenfolio Live, so 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be about 30 minutes. There was just so many people that wanted to have their site reviewed. We thought maybe we would just go ahead and add an extra live stream. So make sure that you mark that on your calendars. Next Tuesday, starting at 11 a.m. Pacific. If you haven't submitted your site for a review yet, make sure that you click that link in the description below this video to submit that for the review. And I'll let you know when that's going to be on. So some of you guys will be contacting you starting next Tuesday. We're going to be doing that site review. Also, I forgot to put it on the notes, but we are at WPPI. So if you're in Vegas, make sure that you stop by the booth and say hi. We're at booth 556 and WPPI. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get to fly out to Vegas, but make sure that you go by the Zenfolio booth and say hi to the awesome team members that are there, and just stop by and say hello. All right. Let's go ahead and jump into creating digital products. You guys know the drill. If you have questions as I'm going through it, make sure that you get those questions in the chat so I can get those answered for you live. And let's go ahead and just jump right in and talk about this. All right. So here we are in my Zenfolio account. And the first thing that we need to do to set up and sell digital products is to actually go in and create those digital products. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to selling right here, and we're going to click on digital products. Now, this is what's going to let you sell digital downloads of your photos, of your videos. There's lots of uses that you can have here. And what's nice is you can create a lot of different options in here. So you have a lot of different configurations. My personal favorite thing about Zenfolio's digital products feature is the licensing, and I'm going to show you that in a second. But what we're going to do first is we're going to go in here and we're going to create a couple of digital products. So the first thing I'm going to show you how to create is a single image download. So let's just go right here and we'll click Add Product. And we're going to start off by giving this a title. So I'm just going to put single image download. There's a lot of you guys talking in chat. I'm going to come back and check on you guys and make sure I say hi to everybody. Let's see. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Zoe Jane, hello. Hey, Zoe Jane. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Heather, Home Phone is hanging out again. Kathy, lots of you guys. I'm going to come back to the chat and say hello. We're going to keep working on the digital products. So we give this a title. I'm just going to call this one Single Image Download. This is for when you want to offer just single photos a la carte. And you can also do this for videos as well. So if you're selling digital downloads of your videos, you can create a product for that. Now, next what we're going to do is we're going to choose the license that we want to apply to this digital product. And this is why I love this feature so much. So we're going to go right here, and Zenfolio has some built-in licenses that you can apply to this digital download. So you can do a one-time printed use, unlimited online use, royalty-free personal use. What license do you guys use? Let me know in the chat. Are you using our built-in ones? Have you taken the time and uploaded your own custom? What license do you typically use? Let me know in the chat. It'd be interesting to see what license you guys use. But for this one, I'm going to set up royalty-free personal use. Now, if you're wondering what these licenses say, I'm going to show you where you can find that information here in just a second. Now, next, what we're going to do is we're going to choose the image dimensions. And what the image dimensions are is this is going to be the final output of what the client gets. So this is going to be the size of the file that actually gets delivered to the client. So in most cases, I usually suggest leaving it set to original photo. But in cases where you want to offer maybe a lower resolution file, like maybe you want to offer a Facebook photo or something like that, we have other presets right here. And you can also go in here and define dimensions as well. But we have presets in here as well, and you can even do original photo and raw files. Now, if you upload low resolution files due to your internet speed or something like that, you can still use digital products and set the image dimensions to original photo, because there's an order approval option where you can go back in before they're actually delivered to the client and swap those images out with the high resolution photos. That way you don't have to upload all the high resolution photos. You can just do the ones that were paid for. However, I definitely recommend, if your internet can handle it, uploading those full resolution files. All right, so let's just keep going. There's an option here to let your client place a note. So if you want to let your client put a note on here, if you want to let them say, hey, I like this, but can you do this? If you want something like that, that option is here. It is turned on by default. I usually uncheck this option because I'm not a big fan of having extra things for my clients to be like, oh, I wonder what this does, or I wonder what that does. So that's an option I usually turn off. I'd rather just communicate via email anyway if they have some specific request. Next, for categories, we're going to leave this set to download, but you can change it if you need to. Number of items required for the product. In my opinion, honestly, this is the most important part of setting up your digital products, because this is what controls how many photos they can select and download after paying for this product only one time. So right now we're setting up a single image download where we want them to pay per photo that they're going to download. We want to leave both of those numbers set to 1. Now I'm going to come back in a second and show you how to create a full gallery download. And then we'll also set up a video download as well. But for this, since it's a single image download, we're going to leave these numbers set to 1. All right, scrolling on down here, if you want to upload placeholder images, you can. These are not used in the quick shop. They're only going to be used in the shop home. Personally, I use only the quick shop section of my website. I feel like it's a much more streamlined shopping experience for my clients, so I don't even bother with using these preview images. So we're just going to go to the bottom and click Save. All right, so now that's one digital product that's in here. Now next we're going to create the full gallery download, but before we do that, let me show you where to go and preview the licenses, and also where you can go to add your own digital license if you want to upload your own. So over in the left corner where it says licenses, this is where you can click on this, and you can go in here and you can take a look at the licenses that are already in here. And the nice thing about this, guys, is that when you offer digital products for sale on Zenfolio, during the checkout process, your clients actually have to review and agree to the license that's been applied to that digital product. Not only do they do that, but they also get a download of the text file. So in the zip file where their images are, that license is also in that zip file. So if you're giving them a print release, that's going to be given to them if you have it set up in this licensing section. So here you can see that the contents of this license, and if you want to upload your own, just come down here to add a license, go in here, paste in your text, save it, and then it becomes an option in that little drop down menu. All right. All right, so let's go back and let's create that full gallery download. Now I'm going to create the full gallery download. You could just start this from scratch, but I know that I'm going to use a lot of the same settings that I used on the single image download. I'm just going to change a few things. And so to save some time, you can go in here and duplicate this. You can go in here and duplicate this and then just change the settings that you need to change. So what I'm going to do is just come in here and we'll change this title to full gallery download, just like that. We're going to leave the license the same, the image dimensions the same. I also want to make sure that that's unchecked. It's already done for me. The only other thing that I'm going to change on this product is changing the number of items required for this here. All right. And so what we're going to do is leave this minimum number set to 1. We don't want to put a low limit cap on this, but what we want to do is set this maximum number to be higher than what we would anticipate to be in our clients' galleries. So let's say you are a wedding photographer and you want to give your clients a one-click option to buy all of their photos on a single click. And let's say maybe at the end of the wedding, maybe you deliver up to 600 photos. So that maximum number, you'd want that to be a little bit higher just to give you some buffer room. So what we're going to do is let's just do 900 in here. And now here's the thing that you need to make sure that you do when you're setting up a full gallery download. There is an autofill from entire gallery option here. Make sure that you check that, because when you check that option, it's going to take all the photos that's in your client's gallery, up to 900 photos, and apply it to this product automatically. If you leave this option unchecked, they have to manually drag each individual photo over into the digital product. And I'm not sure that they're going to be into doing that for 1,000 photos or 600 photos or however many they're buying. So very important on the full gallery downloads, making sure that you check that autofill from entire gallery. Now, the reason that we left the minimum number set to 1 is because if this particular gallery only has 400 photos, they can still use this product because it's met that minimum requirement of 1 photo. All right, so then we're just going to go down to the bottom and we're going to click Save. So now we have these 2 digital products created for digital downloads of photos. Let's go ahead and make the video one next. So we're going to click on, oops, I did the crazy mouse thing. Hold on a second, guys. There we go. Cache issue. Sorry about that. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is go and click Add Products, and we're going to do that digital video download. So you can say video download, and then we're going to go right here, choose video. We'll go to license. Same thing with the license, pick whichever license you want. Now with the video, you get to choose video quality. So right now there's full HD, 720, non-HD, and web. So you have those options here. Again, that's going to control that final output that gets delivered to the clients. I'm also going to uncheck that allow the client to leave a note. And then same thing down here, just making sure that you're setting up the numbering to be the way that you want, so that if you want this to be for 1 video, they're going to pay per video that they get to download. Just going down here and clicking Save. Now the nice thing is that once you have these digital products set up, you can add these to as many different price lists. You can have them on as many different packages as you want, and you can price them differently in each one. The only time you need to come back here and change anything is if you need to change like the number of photos or the specific settings. You don't have to make new digital products for each price list that you make. If you want to charge differently for them for different client genres, you can use these same digital products and put them on multiple price lists, which is one thing that I think is really amazing about this feature. Okay, next, let's go in and let's add a couple of these to a package. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Selling, and I'm going to go to Package, and we're just going to go ahead and create a new package really quick from scratch. I'm going to click on Package. And even though we're not focusing on packages today, one of the things I would encourage you guys to think about is anywhere that you can give products or packages a title, you want to title them with this thought in mind. This could potentially be the only piece of information your clients see about this product or package before they decide whether they want to buy it or not. And so as photographers, myself included, a lot of times we get in the habit of doing something like this. Package A, and leaving it at that. And if you're using QuickShop, which I recommend that you do, that's going to be the only thing that they see in QuickShop. And so what you'll want to do is make a title something like this. So we're going to go up here, we're going to say PKGA, and then we'll just say that package A has one 8x10. We'll say it has two 5x7s. And then I'm going to say it has one free download. So we're going to say one free download. All right. And so now here's the package title. When the clients see that, they're going to immediately know they're getting a package. They're going to immediately know what's in the package. And the reason that I say free download is because I'm still going to charge for this download, but we can put it in this package and make it look like it's free when the clients add it to the cart. So let me show you how to do that. First, we're going to just add in our products here. So we're going to go add products. Make sure that you never do this from all vendors. You want to click up here, and then what you're going to do is choose the lab that you want to work with. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and go with Miller Schools and Sports. We'll go to prints. And then I'm just going to grab that 8x10 and 5x7 and add it in here really quick. Now I'm going to bump up the quantity on that 5x7. I'm not really focusing on the products. Next thing I'm going to do is click Add Products right here. Click up here, and this is where you're going to find your download. So you need to click on your studio name, which is down here. Then go to Downloads, and here you will see your options here. Now, full gallery download, this product is not available for single image packages. Keep that thought in mind, and I'll show you why we're seeing that here in just a second. But let's go ahead and add this single image download to this package. Let me get myself out of the way here so you guys can see it. So add selected products to the package. Now, the reason that we saw that full gallery download couldn't be added to this package is because I set this package up to only allow for one photo to be added. So there's no way that the whole gallery can be added. You can remedy that by just swapping it over to this setting. But basically the way it's set up now, whatever photo the client chooses when they pick this, it's going to apply that to all of the products that are in there, and they can't swap it out. They can change a different photo. They just can't have a different image for each product in there. All right, next what we're going to do is we're going to go down here and we're going to set the selling price for this package. Now, one of the things that you'll notice too, whenever you add digital downloads in with a print package, you're going to notice that there's this blue warning right here that says parts of the package are going to be required to be shipped separately. Now, as long as you use the same vendor for your print products, that warning's most likely only popping up because of the digital product. And basically what's going on is that the prints are going to be actually physically shipped from the lab, and the digital download is going to be emailed through Zenfolio. There's not going to be an extra fee. There's not going to be a split order or anything like that. It's just letting you know that these are going to be shipped separately because one's going to be shipped and one is going to be emailed. Okay, so now to price this package. Let's say that for the prints, I want to charge $20, and then for the digital download, I want it to be $5. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here to the selling price that's under the prints and put the full package price there. So it's at $25. So when the clients add this to their cart and they're looking at it, it shows $25 for the prints, and the digital download shows $0, making them feel like they got that digital download for free. So we're going to click next right over here. That's going to save the package. If you want to take the time to write a description out, if you want to take the time to add some images, those options are here. Just keep in mind that those are not going to appear on the Quick Shop, which is the buying experience that I recommend that you use because it's just really nice and simple. And I'll show you guys that option in a second. All right, so now we finished that. We're going to click next. And while we're in here in the packages, just like with digital products, if you need to create a, and let me delete this one here because that's a duplicate. If you need to create another package, maybe you're going to do a package B and just have some quantity adjustments, you can do that by duplicating and then just making those few adjustments. It's going to save you some time. It's also going to make sure that you're using the same lab and the same settings and things like that. So don't ignore the duplicate option if you're making more packages. It will definitely save you a lot of time. All right, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to take those digital downloads that we created. We're going to bring them together on a price list as a la carte options. We're going to bring the package into the price list. And then from that point, we need to actually apply that price list to a gallery, and only then do those digital products actually become available for your clients to purchase. So if you have gone in there and created these digital products, they're not available until they're on a price list and applied to a gallery. And that's the step that we're going to do now. So we're going to hop up to selling, and let me just grab a sip of tea. And we're going to go down to price list. And I'm just going to go ahead and create one from scratch, just create a blank price list really quick. And I'm just going to call this Digitals Demo. All right, we're going to click Add Products. We're already on the studio name, so we can go to Packages first. Here's Package A. We'll add that package in. And then we'll go back up to Add Products, go to Downloads, grab the video, the full gallery download, and the single image download. All right, so we've got those set up in here. Now the package is ready to go. It's already got a price applied to it. We don't have to do anything else to it. The digital downloads, we need to go ahead and set the price for those. So I'm just going to throw some numbers in here really quick. Let's say for a video, we're doing 100. Let's say for a full gallery download, we're going to do 800. And let's say for a single image download, we're going to charge 50. Okay, so we've got the prices on the digital downloads. The next thing we want to do is set up our Quick Shop. Now, by default, Quick Shop is set up to automatically take 10 products and apply it automatically to Quick Shop. If you can be strategic with something, I definitely recommend taking advantage of anywhere that you can be strategic and not just letting this automatically do that. So I'm going to uncheck this option, and then I'm on a Mac. This should work on a PC as well. If you click the first one and you hold Shift, you can select all of them, add them over, and then you just need to move these up and down and organize them in the order that you want. Now, a quick word of caution, whenever you turn off this automatically populate option, if you go back and you add new products to your price list, you'll have to make sure that you come down and add them to the Quick Shop. So just to show you really quick, if I came back up here and I was like, oh, let's do some prints from Miller's Schools and Sports really quick, let's just add in a 4x6. If I add that in, I have to make sure to go down here and add it over to the Quick Shop. So I definitely recommend waiting to set up your Quick Shop until you're done adding everything that you're going to need on that price list. Or if that's not an option and you come back and add stuff later, just try to keep in mind that you need to go down and update your Quick Shop list. All right, so the next thing that we're going to do is just save and assign this price list. So I'm going to save and assign this price list. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply it to this clients group right here and click save. And so that applies that price list to that group. Any new gallery, any new content that I upload to that group is going to automatically take that price list on. So let's jump back over here into Photos. And what we're going to do really quick on Quick Shop, I recommend putting the product that you have the highest profit margin up to the top, Kathleen. So if you're organizing your Quick Shop list, I've seen people do it lots of different ways. My personal theory is whatever I make the most money on, that is what I want my clients seeing first and clicking on first. So that's what I put at the top of my Quick Shop. Okay, so we have the price list assigned. Let me click on here and show you guys this. So I'm actually going to show you two different galleries, and there's a reason why I'm going to show you that, because we created a video digital download product. And what's really cool is that that product will only show when there's a video in the gallery, and in QuickShop when you're on that actual video. So it's really cool to see how that works. It automatically turns itself on and off. Doesn't turn itself on and off, but makes itself available only when there's an actual video. Now, one more quick thing before we jump into looking at that. If you are selling your digital downloads, you do not need to turn downloading on in the access control settings. And so what I'm talking about here is that if we click on the gallery over here and you go to access, there's a downloading option right here. You want to turn this off, to disable it, because this is free original file downloading. There is no tracking information on this. This just lets people go in and download. So if you want to sell your downloads, you need to make sure that this option is turned off. If you are, giving away free downloads, let's say your clients pay for the downloads during the session. Let's say maybe you shot an event and people are going in and, you got paid for the event and they need to go in there and be able to download those photos for free. I would recommend still using our digital products because of that licensing option. And also it gives you a way to track and see who downloaded what and who got what. And you can make coupons to make that stuff free. I never ever use this original in-gallery downloading option because there's no licensing agreement to it and there's not a way to track it. You can just see how many times it's been downloaded and that's it. We do have a video on our channel. It is called How to Give Free Downloads or something like that. I can't remember exactly. There's a tutorial. It actually walks you through the process of using digital products and coupons to give your clients free downloads if they've purchased it previously. But make sure that this is turned off. Okay, so I'm going to save this. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take a look at the visitor side of this gallery really quick. So in order to do that, we need to open this up in a new incognito window. So I'm going to click on the gallery. I'm going to jump over here to access. We're going to go to sharing. And then right here, I can copy this URL. So I'm just going to copy the URL, close that out. And actually, I don't want that. I want the gallery link. So let me copy the gallery link. And then in Google Chrome, you just go to File, New Incognito Window. And the reason that I do this is because this actually gives you a view in the gallery like you're a client. So if you notice, it doesn't say my name up here. I'm going to get a true sense of what this looks like to the client by doing this. If you are not testing your galleries out in this way, I definitely recommend making this a regular habit of doing this so that you can see things just like the client sees it. All right, so let's go in here and let's just take a look at how this is working. So we're going to click on a photo, and this is going to take us to the QuickShop. And right here, you're going to notice there is the package A with the download, just the way I set it up. And then even though the video download was included in that price list, it's not showing here. So it's not going to show up until I actually get to that video product. So here's the video. So if I click on this, the QuickShop is going to change once I navigate over to that. There we go. So there is the video download here where they can purchase that video download. And you'll notice that when I go back, the products change completely. Okay, so that's how it works. Now guys, you see that I've got QuickShop and Visit Shop showing. This is my demo account. You guys know I do a lot of crazy stuff in here, show people different things. I personally recommend using the QuickShop only and making sure that all of your products are in there. However, the Visit Shop is a really nice way if you're doing like in-home sales. It's great for that. This is just a much easier process here. So just for those of you guys who've never seen the Visit Shop, let me just show you really quick what it looks like. So we're going to click on Visit Shop, and here's the package. And the thing that I don't like is right away I'm taken away from the gallery. So really I reserve this for doing like in-home sales, or if I want to work with clients where I really want to have a close ordering relationship with them, I'll use Visit Shop. But for anybody else that I want to make it nice and easy and streamlined, that's when I use QuickShop, and you can turn one or the other off. So I just wanted to show you guys that really quick. All right, let me get out of here. Let me check on you guys in chat. And hey, if you're watching the recorded version of this, we would love to have you jump on here and join us every Thursday for a live stream, but I know it's not easy to just stop what you're doing and hop on YouTube, which is why I really appreciate those of you guys who do. Heather, Carl, Homephone, Roxanne, Kathleen, let's see, anybody else that I missed? Zoe Jane, Dab Studios, and Carl. And I think I saw Lynn Long in here, Kathy. So just making sure that I say your guys' name. I appreciate you guys jumping on here and hanging out with me every Thursday. But if you're watching the recorded version of this, and you have a question, there is a link in the description below this video that says questions for next week. You can click that link, send me a question, and I will answer it on the following live stream, which I'm going to get to some email questions here in a second. Now, not last week because I did the site review marathon last week, but the week before that, I've been setting out PDF documents with step-by-step instructions, and that is going to happen tomorrow as well. So if you have previously signed up to get the PDF step-by-step instruction download on Friday, you don't have to do that. But if this is your first time watching the live stream and you want to get that PDF document, basically what it is it's just the step-by-step instructions going back through what I showed you today. If you want to get that emailed to you, there's a link in the description below this video that just says sign up for the PDF document. I think is what it says. Make sure that you click on that link and get signed up for that, and you'll get an email from me on Friday with that download. All right, let me jump back here on chat and catch up to you guys really quick, just to make sure I said hi to everybody. Let's see. So I got Jorgen, Heather, Jeremy Friedman from Ilford, Essex. I think I said that right. Tristina says hello. Zoe Jane, Jorgen. Let's see. Carl, hi. Say hi back. So I know this is live. Carl from Southeast UK. And let's see. Kathleen, revamping my site. Looking forward to a review after that is completed. Absolutely, Kathleen. Hopefully you signed up and you have your site in there and we can get a review going on. Carl, if you want to sign up for the site review, again, that link is in the description below. Let's see. Roxanne says, I tried to upload videos to a gallery for a test client with no success. Not sure if it was due to my sketchy satellite internet or perhaps some settings I may need to change. Yeah, I mean, when you're uploading anything to Zenfolio, if your internet or if your Wi-Fi is going in and out, it can be a little weird. You definitely, I personally recommend trying to hardwire if that's possible. Definitely try to do, but it looks like Cheryl threw the guidelines out to the video out there, so you should definitely be good on that. Let's see. Kathleen said on Quick Shop, so I think I answered your question. We got Morton saying hello, and Teresa White saying hi, and Jay Mead saying hey. So hey guys, thanks again for coming and hanging out. Like I said, if you have questions and you're watching the recorded version, use that link, and I'm going to answer some of your email questions now. Those of you guys who are watching live, make sure that you get your questions in the chat so I can get those answered live for you today as well. All right. Let's see. Roxanne, will the Tuesday site review be recorded so we can review and make use of this? Yes. So let me explain how Tuesday's site review is going to be. So what I'm going to do is, rather than making you guys wait months and months and months for me to review your site, what I'm going to start doing is reaching out to you guys, reviewing your sites, actually recording a site review, and then we're going to be broadcasting that on Tuesday. That way you guys don't have to wait, and we can put that out much faster. I just wanted to provide a much better experience for you guys. And so that's the way it's going to work. Tuesday is going to be a live stream. The site review is going to be recorded, but I am going to be hanging out in the chat talking with you guys during the site review. So make sure that you come. It's going to be a great place to see what other people are using with their Zenfolio sites for, to see how they have it set up, and to get some ideas for maybe some changes and things that you could do to your website to make it better. All right, let's see. Let me go over here. So first email question says, hello, I'm a huge user of the pre-order. I was wondering if the customer can only select one photo per product. This is a huge problem. Many of us sports photographers create designs that include more than one photo. So please let me know if that's correct. So what this question is, and guys, I've talked about pre-order a lot in the previous live streams. If you've missed those and you're interested in pre-order, definitely recommend going back and checking it out. But Zenfolio's pre-order, we just introduced the option to where clients can go in after the shoot is done. You can email them a special link and they can actually go into the gallery and choose the photos that they want to use for their pre-order. Now, in its current state, they can only choose one photo per pre-order package. Even if that pre-order package has multiple image options, like maybe that pre-order package has a 5x7 and an 8x10, they can only choose one photo for that pre-order package. If you want to let them choose multiple photos, you'll have to have multiple packages set up. But currently, in its current state, when they go back, they can only choose one photo per pre-order package. If you have add-ons, they can choose a separate photo for the add-ons. So if you offer a multi-image product like a memory mate, maybe what you do is create an add-on that is select your team photo for the memory mate. So they select their individual photo for the package, but for the team photo, that would be an add-on where they select the photo for the memory mate. So something to do, definitely something that we're looking at. Great feedback. I'll make sure to pass it along. In its current state, it's one photo per package. All right, let's see. Is there a way to group photos together as a package within a gallery? I sell team sports photos and was hoping to package the team photo along with their individual photos and sell it for one price. So if you want to do that, it's definitely a possibility. It's going to take using a package feature and then using what's called a pre-select option. And so let me just show you really quick how that works. Let's go down to a gallery over here. And I'm just going to go down into this sports group. We're going to ignore the event. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to go down here to this blue team. Now what we have is we have a lot of individual photos, and then we also have the team photo right here. And so when you create a package, you can designate a product to be only for a specific photo, like a team photo. But what you have to do to make that work is to keyword that placeholder and then keyword the photo. So let me show you guys how this process works and how you can use it. So we're going to go to selling and we're going to go to packages. And I'm going to go back to this package A that I just created as a free digital download. Or not, I didn't create it as a free digital download, but I just created. And what I'm going to do is designate that 8x10 to be only used for a specific photo. And the way that we control that is with keywords. And so if I come down here, I'm going to go to 8x10. I'm going to expand it. And then the option that you're looking for is pre-select right here. Now, the first thing that we need to do is we need to make sure that this package allows for multiple photos. That way they can choose the individual photo for the other products, but that team photo is going to be pre-selected based on this feature. So we're going to have that set up. We're going to come back down here. And then on that 8x10, we're going to say this is a pre-selected product. And in here, we can add the keyword team. All right. So I added the keyword team in there. Now I'm going to save this. All right. We're going to hit done. And then to make this work, what we're going to do is go back to that gallery down here. We're going to go to Zen Blue. We're going to find that team photo, which is right here. Click on it. And then we're going to have to go to details, go to the keywords, and then we just need to add in the keyword team. So TEAM, separated from the other keywords by a comma. And then I'm going to save this. And now let me show you how this works. So what I'm going to do is first make sure that this gallery has that price list. Let's select that price list right here. Digital's demo, save it. And now let me go back to access and we'll go to, I always forget where it's at. Wrong access. Let's go back up here to this access. And where is it at? I'm on photo only. My bad. Okay, so I'm on the photo only. I need to switch over to the gallery. So just clicking back and then clicking back on the gallery one more time. Then we'll go back up to access, and now we can get that sharing option and copy the gallery link right here. Again, so I'm going to open this up in a new incognito window, going File, New Incognito Window in Google Chrome. This way I'm seeing it like a visitor. And now let me show you how this is going to work. Wrong link. Let me grab this link right here. There we go. That's the slideshow link. Man, I'm doing good on copying these links today. Okay, here we go. Paste in that link this time. Now it's the correct link. And so now what I'm going to do is if I click on any one of these, what's going on here? I forgot to apply a price list to this. Hold on a second. Guys, I am totally out of control today. All right, so what you just saw happen was I applied the price list only to a specific photo. So clicking on the gallery, going up here, going to price list, we're going to say allow ordering from my price list, go down to digitals and hit save. That's what I get for playing around in the gallery. Okay, drag this window back over, close this out, do a quick refresh, and now it's going to work the way that I was wanting it to work. So now if I click on a photo, rather than opening up in the dim the lights mode, we're now here. So even though I'm not on the group photo, when I click this package option, I'm going to show you right here how it works. It has pre-selected that team photo. That's because that product was keyworded with the word team, and then we went in and we keyworded the photo that we want to be pre-selected with that same matching keyword. And so what it's going to do is it's going to search that gallery for the photo that has that keyword and automatically apply it to this, and the client cannot change it. It's forcing that to be the team photo. So if that's something that you want to do, that option is there. You just have to do it through packages and with your keywording. So it's something to think about there. All right, next, let me just go here and hit cancel. That's a great question, though. A lot of people don't realize that that pre-select option is there. It's really cool to set it up that way. I've seen a lot of landscape photographers do some pretty interesting stuff with that as well, where maybe they'll set up a configuration, a certain product to have framing and mounting, and they want this specific photo to be there as well. Using that pre-select option there's a lot of cool ways to use it. If you haven't played around with it yet, if you haven't explored it, definitely make sure to go in there and check it out. All right, let me get out of this. Let me grab another sip of tea and another email question here. Oh, it looks like I forgot to include the PDF sign up link in the description. Sorry about that, guys. I think Cheryl threw it out in the chat, so make sure that you guys hit that up. If you're not signed up for the PDF, it is really helpful. Again, it's a PDF document. It has a link. It has written out step-by-step instructions of how to do like whatever I talked about that day. And then it actually has links to the different sections in the video to that topic as well. So definitely hit that link up and make sure that you get signed up. All right. Let me grab another email question really quick. And guys, if you have questions, make sure that you get those in the chat for me. We've got about 17 more minutes left. I didn't even get to talk to you guys last week because of the site review marathon, which was awesome, but chat was so busy and I talked for so long. So make sure that you guys, if you have questions, make sure you get them in the chat. Let's see. I am using pre-order to accept payments for a workshop I have coming up this year. I want to offer a discount on the price for a limited amount of time. Will coupons work with pre-order? So at the moment, coupons do not work with pre-order, unfortunately. However, if you want to run a discount, let's say you have a workshop coming up and you want to maybe run a quick promotion and offer a 50% off discount, what you can do is just duplicate the pre-order link, blast that out through email, make sure that you drop the pricing down. So let me show you that really quick. So we'll go to selling and we'll go down here to pre-order. And what we're going to do is, I don't know, what do I have here? Senior Portraits Prepay. Let's take a look at this one really quick and just see what this is. All right, so here is a pre-order for sessions, but this what I'm about to show you could also apply to workshops as well. So let's say you have these sessions or these workshops that you're using pre-order to collect payment for, and what you want to do is run a quick promotion. Maybe you want to run like a half off promotion or something like that. Unfortunately, like I said, coupons do not work on pre-order. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to come in here, use that duplicate option, duplicate that, refresh your browser, and you'll see the copy right here. Go in here and you can edit this link, and then you can say, okay, this is prepay, and we'll say 50% sale. Okay. So basically we've duplicated it, and then we're just jumping down here and we're just going to cut these prices in half. So we're going to say 125. We'll say, I don't even know what that is, 225, right? No, my math's terrible. 175, right? You guys are going to make fun of me. My math is terrible. There we go. For the 500, we'll do 250. So we're basically just cutting the prices in half. And then you would do the same thing on with the add-on. So 250 and 300. And then, oh, wow. That would be nice, right? So 300. And then we're going to hit next. Go down here, hit next, because we want the same information. Now, if you want to run it for a limited amount of time, this is where this expirational period comes in handy. So we can say, okay, this is only available if you purchase these by, let's say, by Monday. And so now you've got this expiration date. You can send that link out on your Facebook page, email it, blast it out to people, and say, hey, running a quick sale, half off of all of my sessions as long as you order by this date. Now, once that date hits, this link will expire, and then anybody that tries to click on it will be taken back to your Zenfolio page, where they'll have to navigate to, however you have it set up. So that's how you would run a promotion using pre-order, is you duplicate the pre-order link, set an expiration date, cut your prices in half or put the discount on them, and then you can email blast that new link out with the discount. What's nice is it really lets you see, it separates it so you can compare like how many people purchased during that sale versus the overall, just the normal prices. And it kind of lets you see and compare those and make some decisions for the future, having those two separate links as well. All right, so you just click done, and that's it on there. Okay, let's see. Make sure that I have... Okay, Kelly says, I am the person who asked the question about selecting multiple photos for a product. Just an update. I sell collages that have 3 photos per single print, so I can't set up a second package. Any ideas or ways to get around this? So right now, Kelly, really the only option that I can think of would be if you go into pre-order, what you could do is, let me just get here really quick. Go down here and utilize the add-on option. So, you have the collage already up there as a product or something like that. You could come in here and you can add an add-on and call it, collage image 1 or image 2, and then write a description here and then make it free. Right now, at the moment, that is really the only way around this. If you want to let them be able to choose those multiple photos, is to add that in there as add-ons. That way they can select them, and then they'll have those additional product placeholders that they can then assign images to. So currently they can only apply 1 image per product, but this way, did I say Kelly or Kathy? Kathy, I'm sorry, I can't read either, so I can't add and I can't read. Sorry, guys. But this is the only way at the moment. The way that you could do that is adding those add-ons in there where they have additional product placeholders to place photos. Definitely something that we're looking into, and you guys just keep a watch on pre-order. We are doing enhancements on things, so just keep a watch on pre-order, and as soon as I know what's coming out and there's new options, I will make sure that we do a live stream on it to talk about that. Hopefully, Kelly, that gives you an idea of how you can make it work, and that works for you until we can kind of take a look at that. All right, so we're going to go back, click the photos, go back. Let me grab another email question. Great question, though, Kelly. Thanks for putting that on the doc. And yeah, just great question. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. All right, let's see. My next question here is, how do I get a custom logo on my pre-orders? So this is actually, I think it's in your site settings. I believe that's where it's at. So if we hover over website and we go to customize website, you can go to site settings in the bottom left. So let me get myself out of the way here. Site settings right down here. You go to logos and icons. There is a pre-order logo option. So again, just in case you missed that, go into customize website view, and then go down to site settings, and then you're going to go to the logos and icons section. And then if you scroll down, and if you don't see a little scroll bar, just try to scroll with your mouse. Scroll down, it's the very last one, and it actually tells you right here what size to make that. So a pre-order logo should be around 400 by 80 pixels. If you guys saw the live stream where I talked all about the logos and different options like that, I had a PDF document that goes over all of the logo settings, where to add them, and the sizes to make them. If you click down, if you click in the bottom, in the description of this video, somewhere below in the description, I promise this one's there, I checked it. It says Zenfolio Live Downloads. And if you go to that link, there'll be a custom logo guide PDF that you can download. Now, not only will it come with a PDF showing you where to do logos, what size to make them, it actually includes some logo Photoshop templates for you in there as well. So again, that's in the description below this video. There's a link that says Zenfolio Live Downloads. Click on that, and that is where you can find that PDF logo guide. So hopefully that helps. Definitely go check it out. There are lots of different places you can do logos, and there's lots of different sizes that your logo needs to be. So definitely make sure that you go check that link out. Great question. All right, let me get back here really quick. Guys, we got about 8 minutes left, and there's a delay. Make sure that you get those questions in the chat so I can get those answered. Kelly says that, yes, that will work. Thank you. Awesome. I'm glad that's going to work for you. Hopefully that's something that we can look at soon. Homephone says, yay, a keyboard shortcut that did not stop the Zenfolio live stream. Not so far. Holding my breath on that. I have assigned some keyboard shortcuts, and occasionally it has happened in the past. I think it might have been user error, but occasionally using those keyboard shortcuts just like crashed my streaming software. So far, I've been lucky, and that hasn't happened lately. Let's keep our fingers crossed that it doesn't happen again. All right, let me grab another email question here really quick. All right, I can't seem to get the social media icons to show on my website. The options are grayed out. Do you know why? So when you say that the options are grayed out, what that tells me is that you probably don't have those links set up in your account yet. And so first, to show you guys what they're talking about on this question, if we go to customize website, if you go up to options, there are different places where this is going to show. So page elements, like right here, social media icons. Some of these options are grayed out, and I can't add them in here. And so what you need to do is you need to make sure that you have these media links, social media accounts set up in your account first. So let me show you really quick that. Let's go in here, and you're going to hover over your username right here, go to account, and then go down to social media and networks right here on the left. Click on here. Now, once you add your social media links in here, you should be able to go back and turn those on. So you just need to make sure that you paste them in here. Put the links in here. Once they're in here, those options will no longer be grayed out, and you can turn that information on. All right, let me jump back to my photos page really quick. Let's see. Howard says, I do not see the PDF download. What do I do? Are you talking about the PDF download for this live stream, or are you talking about the logo guide? So the PDF download for this live stream, I haven't created that one yet. I create it tomorrow morning, and then I email it out tomorrow afternoon. So if you're interested in getting that PDF download, you need to click on the link that Cheryl shared earlier. It's up here. Let me just copy it really quick. Copy link, and I'll paste it right down here again for you guys. PDF. Right here. Wow, that's not the link that I want to paste. Hey, Cheryl, if you can paste that link again for Howard. I think that's the one he's wanting. Basically, you're going to sign up, and I'm going to email you the PDF download tomorrow. So click that link when she throws it in there, and you can sign up for that. Let's see. Kathleen says, where do we find the section to customize, change colors, and design? So there's a couple of places that you can do that. Zenfolio has Customize View, where you customize things like the layout, different options like that. But if you want to get into changing the colors and the fonts, you're going to need to go into Theme Designer. So really quick, let me show you how to get to both of those places, and I'll show you how I recommend working on those. So if you hover over website right here, Kathleen, customize website pops up. I prefer to work in multiple tabs. It's easier for me because I'm always having to bounce back and forth and reference other things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on this, open link in a new tab. And just to show you, let me bring this down. Now you can see right here, I have Customize View opened up in a new tab. So I can bounce back and forth if I need to reference something in the other side of Zenfolio. Now this is where I can go and I can change the preset, which is kind of like the layout. I can change the options, different things like that. I can even change the colors by selecting a pre-created theme. But if I really want to get in here and manipulate the colors and go beyond just selecting a predetermined theme, that is when we need to get into Theme Designer. And so Theme Designer, what you're going to do is right click on themes right here, open that one up in a new tab. Now that's going to be a duplicate page, but then you can go here to continue, go to themes and edit themes. And why I do this is going to make sense here in just a second, because I'm going to show you why I open up all these multiple tabs. Whenever you're working on your website, you're always going to have to be bouncing back and forth between those three views. Whether you're trying to reference a gallery or looking at images, or you're trying to customize the layout or working on colors, having these three sections of your website open when you're working on it is going to be really helpful. So this is Theme Designer, and this is what controls all the fonts and colors of your site. And so just really quick, if I wanted to go and I wanted to change, I don't know, maybe I wanted to change this, I need to change the homepage menu. So if I go to homepage and we go here, I can come down here, go to menu items, and then just change that color really quick to like a red, hit save, leave this open because it's not the fastest thing to open sometimes because there's so much in it. Leave this open, come back here and hit refresh, and I can actually see the changes that I made. So I can work back and forth on those two views to customize my site. And that is why I have those three tabs opened up. So that way I can go in here, make some changes, save it, jump back here, refresh it, and see what changes I've made. Now, that's where you customize the colors and fonts, but you can also do a lot of customizing from here as well. You can change the layout. There are lots of layout options in here. So you can do a lot of customizing on your site without even jumping into Theme Designer, where you go in and change the fonts and colors. Hopefully that gives you a really good idea of where to start and kind of a workflow that will help it be easier for you when you're making these changes. I did a couple of live streams on customizing your theme. I definitely recommend going back and checking those out. I show some specific tools for helping you find colors, different things like that. So make sure that you go back and check out those previous live streams. All right, guys, well, time is winding down. Let me see if I can get one more question really quick. I don't know if I can do that or not, but let me see. Let me see. Last week about pre-orders. No, I'm not going to be able to answer any of these questions in a minute and 37 seconds. I like to talk way too much. You guys know that. Let me grab a sip of tea. And let me check on you guys in chat. Make sure I didn't miss any chat questions really quick. All right, I think I got all the chat questions answered. So, hey, if you're watching the recorded version of this, make sure that you click that link in the description below and send me your questions for next week. Those of you guys who are hanging out live with me right now, I would really appreciate it if you found this live stream helpful. Please click that thumbs up. Let me know. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you click that subscribe button. And hey, make sure that you take some time out today to do something positive for somebody. Tell somebody something nice, encourage somebody, and most of all, make sure that you are talking positive to yourself and telling yourself good things about yourself. Get in the habit of having good, positive self-talk, and let's work together to make things more positive in this world. It needs it. You guys are really awesome. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. Thank you so much for all of the awesome questions. And for those of you guys who come and hung out with me today, I hope you all have a wonderful week and a great weekend. Don't forget, next Tuesday, Site Review Tuesday, same time as Zenfolio Live. Want to see you guys there. And if you want to have your site reviewed, make sure that you're clicking that link in the description below this video and submitting your site. Have a good week, you guys. Hey, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you click that subscribe button. And if you're watching the recorded version of this and you'd like to learn more about Zenfolio, I recommend watching some of the videos that you should see popping up on your screen.